Hey everyone, if you love emotional and suspenseful real-life style stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon, because today's story will grip your heart from the very first second till the very end. This isn't just about a biker and a waitress, it's about pain, fate, and a secret that froze an entire bar. The sun was dipping low behind the highway when the Rusty Will bar came alive. Neon lights flickered, beer glasses clinked, and the low hum of rock music filled the smoky air. It was one of those evenings when everyone came to forget: truckers, bikers, wanderers. Behind the counter stood Anna, a 26-year-old waitress with soft brown hair tied into a messy bun. She wore a faded blue shirt and a gentle smile that hid years of exhaustion. Her hands moved quickly, wiping the counter, filling glasses, calm, steady, and kind, like she'd done this 1,000 times. Then came the growl of an engine outside. The door swung open, and the chatter died down. A tall, broad-shouldered man in a leather jacket stepped in, the kind of man people recognized without wanting to. The back of his jacket read, "Road Vultures." His name was Cole, a biker with a reputation. He sat at the counter, his voice rough. "Beer." "Cold." Anna nodded quietly and slid a glass toward him. Cole took a long drink. As he placed the glass down, his eyes caught something, a faint tattoo on Anna's wrist. His brows furrowed. He leaned closer. "Where did you get that?" he asked, his voice low, almost trembling. Anna hesitated, hiding her arm behind the counter. "It's old. Doesn't mean anything anymore." But Cole didn't back off. His eyes burned with something between fear and recognition. Suddenly, he grabbed her wrist, and before anyone could react, he ripped her sleeve open, exposing the tattoo fully. The bar froze. Music stopped. Every glass, every hand, every voice went still. Anna gasped, stepping back, her eyes wide with shock and tears. Cole stared at the tattoo, a small symbol with the words, "For my brother, CJ," written below it. He stepped back slowly, his face pale. This can't be," he whispered. "CJ was my brother." Whispers rippled through the bar. Anna's lips trembled. "Your brother," she said softly. Cole nodded, eyes glistening. "He died 6 years ago. A car crash. The cop said someone tried to save him, a waitress, but no one knew who she was." His voice cracked. That was you?" Anna's tears spilled over. "I tried," she whispered. "The car was on fire. I pulled him out but I couldn't save him. He gave me this bracelet before she lifted her wrist, showing the same bracelet with CJ's initials engraved. For a long moment, silence hung heavy in the air. Even the air seemed to stop moving. Then Cole sat down, burying his face in his hands. "I spent years hating the world," he said. "I thought no one cared enough to try. But you did." Anna wiped her tears. "He wasn't just a stranger," she said quietly. "He kept telling me about his brother, said you were the strong one. I wanted to tell you, but I didn't know how." Cole looked up at her, his voice breaking. "I'm sorry for what I did. For grabbing you. For everything." He took off his leather jacket and gently placed it over her shoulders. "You saved the only person I ever loved. That means you saved a part of me, too." The entire bar watched in stunned silence as two broken souls, once strangers, stood face to face, united by tragedy and forgiveness. The next morning, when Anna opened the bar, she found a small wooden box on the counter. Inside was an old photograph, 2 young men smiling beside a motorcycle. On the back, in messy handwriting, it said, "For the one who tried to save an angel." Anna's eyes filled again. She looked up and saw Cole outside, leaning on his bike, the morning sun lighting his face. For the first time, he wasn't hiding behind anger. He nodded once, then rode off slowly into the distance. From that day on, the rusty wheel bar had a story that everyone whispered about, a story not of violence, but of redemption. And Anna? She kept that photo behind the counter, right next to the register, a reminder that sometimes, the people who rip your past open are the same ones who help you heal. Because some scars fade on the skin, but others stay in the heart, waiting for the right moment, and the right person, to set them free. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and comment which moment moved you the most. And yes, subscribe for more stories like this, because every week I bring you tales that remind us, even in pain, there's hope, and even in loss, there's love.